Hey guys, what's up? It's Maddie, and this is my friend Sarah.
Hey guys.
She is literally starting a YouTube channel right now. Why don't you tell them a little bit about it?
I decided to start a YouTube channel all about astrology. So head on over to my channel and there'll be videos about everything from the basics to the in-depth. So come check it out.
And speaking of astrology, today's topic, the reason why Sarah is in this video is because she is the expert and if she ever meets a new person and she talks to them for like 20 minutes, she can guess their sign. It's creepy. Like the first time she met me, she guessed me, didn't you?
I think so.
You guessed me. This girl, she got me into astrology, okay? I wasn't into it before, but she got me into it.
Once you're hooked, you're never gonna get out of it.
Yeah,
like, it's so addicting.
It's so true. And with that being said, it's also very fun to drag the signs, especially if they're your friends, because if someone does something shady, you can just be like, they're so...
I knew you would do that because you're an Aquarius.
Yes. Or like, you're trying to fight someone, you're an Aries. It's like becoming a trend right now, and I love this trend, and I watch these videos all the time.
Same.
So yeah, we're gonna jump on it, and we're gonna make a dragging the signs video, and it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. Very first sign in the Zodiac is Aries. So do you have any initial thoughts about Aries?
Well, all of my friends are Aries, even though they're like the most problematic sign ever. Also, just gonna put this out there. This is a purely dragging video.
It's for fun.
Yes, this is just for fun. I have literally a friend in every single sign.
Every sign.
I love all of my friends, so therefore I cannot say I hate any sign.
Yeah. This
is just for fun, and this is just like the stereotypes of like the negative qualities of each sign. If you are sitting here watching this and being like, oh my god, I can't believe you said that about me. It doesn't mean it's about you. You have a whole chart full of different qualities. Just go explore it.
Nothing
this is just
personal.
Fun. Exactly.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
At all. Saying that.
Aries.
Aries, I think Aries are probably one of my least favorite signs. Like, that is the T. You can sometimes think about them as like the babies of the Zodiac, so I think that's why I don't really like them, because they're very like childish in my opinion. They always just like think their opinion is the right one. They're always just like, you need to do what I say, and kind of like whiny. And they're just really chaotic, and they don't really think about their actions a lot, which like, we're both fire signs. Like, I'm a Sagittarius and she's a Leo, and like Aries is the third fire sign, so like we should
like
get along with them.
They're like the biggest fire.
But like they're too much for me, and I'm just not a huge fan. Sorry, not sorry.
They just want to fight. If you think of any reality TV star, there's a chance like half of that cast is Aries, and they're Aries for a reason. They're cast like that for a reason. Because they cause problems and they cause drama.
They do.
And they're good for reality TV.
I think it's just because they're quick. Like, they're just like, they feel their emotions very quickly and they just act very impulsively, which is very different from how I am. I like to like think through my actions and like what I want to say and what I want to do, and they're just going to say what they want to say, and they don't care how you feel about it. If you're mad about it, that's your problem.
Yes. That's so true. That is your problem, and I'm sorry you feel that way, but it's wrong.
So the next sign is going to be Taurus, which we actually are in Taurus season right now. It just started. Happy 420.
The thing about Taurus is that like they can either be one of like the most stubborn, lazy, like unambitious people ever, but then again, like 24 hours later, they can literally be the most like driven, ambitious, like going for like full throttle with whatever they want. And it's so weird how fast they can flip it, and it's just like that like thing.
They're very driven people, like Darius, he's a Taurus, and like he's so driven and he like works really hard at everything that he does. But just like Tauruses in general are like so stubborn. Like they just like want to do things their way. They want it done at this specific time. They don't like change. They think that they're doing it the right way. And I just think that that's like really frustrating to deal with, because it's just like, it's nice when like they're sticking up for you, like if they're being stubborn for you, like
if they're your friend, cool. You're great.
But like if you're just trying to like deal with someone that's a Taurus like in a non-friendship way and they're being difficult, it's like so frustrating to
You're never gonna get through
and it's just like so immovable, and like, why can't you just be a little bit more flexible, please? But
that's my ascendant sign.
Is it?
Yeah.
And another thing I think about Tauruses is I think they're like really hard to get close to. Like I think
they're kind of guarded, aren't they?
I feel like they're like kind of a selective sign.
Yeah.
Which can be difficult. Like I feel like they're kind of like if they're about you, they're about you, and if they're not, they're not. And so
they're never gonna.
That's like kind of difficult if you're like trying to like pursue a friendship with them, which I think is frustrating. So the next one is gonna be Gemini.
Oh, Geminis have a terrible reputation.
Yeah, Geminis are like up there with like the most controversial signs, we'll say.
I would say like Gemini and Scorpio are like the two that I hear the most like trash talked about.
People just think that they're selfish and they only care about their schedule, their plans, their friends, their ambitions, and they're kind of like sneaky and they can ghost you a lot. Like they're an air sign, so like they're very much like up here like in their own head, and like they're gonna kind of like do what they want to do. And like a Gemini is a person that like you could text them and they're not gonna text you back for hours. Like you'll be like, oh, like hey, like I need this information now, and then
they won't think about it.
Oh, sorry, like I was busy, and you're like,
I was doing my nails.
What?
Want to know something I find very Gemini-y? Okay, so you could be having an argument with a Gemini, and they will be so mad, like spitting mad, angry at you, and then they will like pause and just like not talk for like 2 minutes. Like the argument will be kind of over between you two, and you will be both in awkward silence, and then like 5 seconds later, they'll turn around, they'll start talking to you like that argument never happened.
Yeah.
They just get, that's like, I feel like they don't hold grudges very much.
Yeah, they like, they can switch really easily. Yeah. Which is like kind of good and kind of bad, because like,
you get confused.
I get very stuck like in an emotion for a while, and then they'll be like, why are you still mad? And I'm like, what? We argued 5 minutes ago. Like, why are you not still mad?
You want to go get tacos? What?
Yeah. I think it's really difficult to like hold good Gemini friends if you're not already compatible with a Gemini.
Like, so. I find myself being very compatible with Geminis, even though they confuse the crap out of me. Like, I have a lot of Gemini friends, and then I will be, like, very confused by my Gemini friends, but I gravitate towards Geminis.
Cancer. Where do we begin? I'm actually having drama with a Cancer
I was
right
like,
now.
they are hard to deal with, because, like, they are just emotional, but they have that, like, hard outer that's literally like a crab. Like, they will not tell you that they are about to cry, and they will, like, put on this big, like, fight with you, and they will, like, hurt your feelings so hard, but then 2 seconds later, they will start bawling.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what just happened? You were verbally attacking me, like.
Yeah, Cancers are just like so emotional, and they're just like, they very much, at least the Cancers that I've dealt with, they like to like turn things on you a lot and like blame. They very much think that like their problems are because of other people or like situations outside of their control. Like it's never like, oh, I was kind of a bad friend and that's why our friendship is suffering. It's like, you are excluding me, you're not wanting me to be your friend, but like I didn't text you for months. And so it's like, that doesn't make sense.
Like I would say they're most emotional out of
all of
the signs. Them and Pisces.
Yeah, but I would argue that Cancers are more emotional than Pisces. Okay. Or at least I think Cancers are like more, like, I think Pisces might blame themselves a little bit more, and Cancers blame the others or like the world for their problems.
That's so true.
And so sometimes, like, you need to take accountability for, like, the things in your own life a little bit, Cancers, okay?
You hear that, Cancers?
You hear? What's the next sign?
It's my sign.
Leo.
Yeah. Yes, this is my sign. I'm ready to be dragged. I can drag myself. It's okay. We're bossy as shit.
I will say Leos do like to do things on their time. Yes. Like their schedule, they set it how they want it.
Like I texted Sarah like 5 times today. I was like, hey, I'm bored. Can we move our photo shoot up? Oh, wait, I'm bored even more. Like, let's move it up 30 more minutes.
Yeah. And another thing I think about Leos too is that I think y'all like have certain expectations like inside, but like you don't always like tell them, but like sometimes you like want people to know that already. Like almost like wanting people to be mind readers at times, and like getting a little bit hurt
when they're not mind readers. Yes.
So
that's so true.
I think like
that's a suffrage in relationships for me, because I'll be like I just like had a big event and you didn't bring me flowers, like, but I shouldn't have to tell you to bring me flowers. Like,
You should know. You should.
If you want flowers, you should tell them they
shower
bring you flowers.
me. Yeah.
But no, they're not gonna know that. But I expect them to know that.
Yeah, and they're very prideful. They're very, very prideful.
Yes.
They like.
That's so true.
Very much care about like their cultivated look, and they don't want people challenging their look. So. Yeah.
I was like, I'm a very even mix, I feel like, of my sun and moon sign. So, like, I don't necessarily have the very extravagant Leo things, but a lot of the Leos that I know who are, like, Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo, like, they are very, like, all you can talk about is them. Yeah. And if you don't talk about them, like, they don't want to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's their soul.
They can be very selfish.
Yeah. But it's not even like, because when you get to be like their friend, like, it's a big insecurity more like, I feel like it's like they're insecure and so that's why they need everyone to talk about themselves. Like, rather than being selfish. But it's just the fact that, like, they need to know that they're the best in everybody's eyes.
Yeah, and I definitely think that, like, goes with, like, cultivating an image. Yeah. And, like, wanting everyone to think a certain thing about them that they've curated. What's the next sign after Leos?
Virgo. Uptight mama jammas.
They are very big know-it-alls. They think that, like, they know what's best for you and that you need to follow their advice. And if you're not about it, then you're just wrong. Yes. And that's how they feel about it.
To be fair, 90% of the time they are right because they're so analytical, but it's frustrating talking to them because, like, you can't have an opinion with a Virgo.
Yeah, like, your opinion is never enough or it's never correct, and they always like to have their schedule. Like, their things have to be in line.
Yes.
And you have to fit in their schedule.
Or, like, you can't have, like, clothes or like clutter or anything for 2 seconds with the Virgo because it will be like if you're cooking in the kitchen, like if you sprinkle salt on your popcorn, like they'll be like, lift up your bowl, wipe.
Yeah, they're just like control freaks, they're neat freaks, and like there's a time and a place, but it's not all the time. Yeah.
You darn Virgo.
They just like really think that like they know everything, and I think that's really common of earth signs in general to just always think that like they kind of know what's the best, or like they know what's right, or they know the right path, but like you don't always, and what might be the right path for you might not be the right path for me. So
true. Amen. That's philosophical right there.
So what's next? Libra?
Oh, we got tea on Libras. I actually really like Libras.
I actually also really like Libras. My boyfriend's a Libra.
Half of my like really best friends are Libras. Yeah. I was like, I don't have like, well, okay, Libras, like if you're trying to pursue something romantic with a Libra, it can be like 50% of the time, like they either really like you or they just want to flirt. And you're never going to know the difference. Oh my God.
Yes, okay, that really struck a chord with me. Libras are so flirty. So, like, when you're dating a Libra, like, this happens all the time. I'll be like, Connor, like, I think that girl's, like, talking to you, or, like, they're flirting with you, and he's like, no, they're not. Like, I'm like, yes, they are. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, stop talking to them. And he's like, no, like, nothing. And I'm like,
nothing. No, my ex is a Leo.
Libra.
God, my ex is a Libra. And, like, I'm not, like, a jealous person at all, so it didn't ever bother me, but, like, he never, like, he always thought I was flirty, but I was like, if you think I'm flirty, you should watch yourself from my vision. Yeah. Like, you got all the cougars on you, and, like, they secretly love it, but they like to pretend that they have no clue that they're flirty.
No, like, they're not talking to me.
Yes, exactly. And you're like, bitch, yes, they are.
Yes, they are. And another thing that's really annoying about Libras is that they always, like, want to float on the fence. Like, they can't be decisive about anything. Like, it could be, like, about an argument between people. You could be like, well, you have to pick her side or my side. Or it could be simple as, like, where do you want to eat? They just can't make a decision to save their life.
Sometimes you want someone else to make the decision, and a Libra will never make the decision.
And the harder the decision, the more it, like, eats them up inside. Yeah. And it's, like, sometimes you just have to decide and, like, just go with it. And just go with whatever the, like, consequences are, and you just have to, like, go with it.
Yes, and, like, they want you to make their important life decisions for them because they can't do it. So you're like, I can't.
I don't want the pressure of making your life decisions. Like, I want you to do that.
I can't decide what you're going to do with your life.
No.
But they want you to decide because they can't do it themselves.
The next line is Scorpio. I have to like hold something up for Scorpios here though, because my moon sign is Scorpio, so I understand them a little bit.
She's been getting into her inner Scorpio.
I've been like really in my Scorpio feelings lately. Where do we even start with Scorpio?
I was like, I have like this old feud with this Scorpio.
Yes, I remember that.
It was a while ago, so it doesn't count anymore. But she's like the only Scorpio I like knew.
Yeah.
So that's like my only Scorpio experience. No, actually my dad's a Scorpio. Just kidding.
Scorpios are just very intense.
Yes.
Like they are just very intense. They usually only have a really small group of friends that they're really close with.
And that's who their only friends are.
And a lot of the times I've seen Scorpios be really good friends with other Scorpios. Like they make these little Scorpio dens and like that's like their friends. They'll
sting anyone else.
Which is great, but like they just like can get really intense. So like if you're trying to like end a friendship or like in a relationship with them, like you're dead to them.
You will, yeah.
Once they're done with you, like you're dead to them. Like if you wrong them, you cross them, you're done. They hold grudges like nobody's business. They will not forget it. Like I have people that I don't like. I couldn't even tell you what I didn't like, what even the problem was. I just know I don't like them, and I will never forget. So they're just very guarded. We like Scorpios like their privacy, and they don't like when people violate that, and it's annoying to deal with. And they also like take a super long time to like get over something. Like if you have to apologize about something or y'all had an argument, like they're gonna get over it in their own time, and you can't rush it.
You can't.
So it's like frustrating, but like I think if you have a Scorpio's attention or affection, like you're really lucky, because that means that like you're in their inner circle, you know.
Ooh.
So
shoot, what does it mean? What does it say about me that like I don't have any Scorpio friends? Okay.
So the next line is Sagittarius, which is me.
Sarah, you like apply for like half the things, but then half the things like you don't like apply with. So remember we always talk about that. So I feel like I don't know the sign very well.
Sagittariuses are blunt. What guides us is the truth, and so we kind of are like, well, the truth hurts sometimes, and we're just gonna have to let you know. And sometimes I think we can do too much to try to be funny. Like we can go too far with joking to like have the attention of the room. We have terrible FOMO. Like I'll literally like not have sleep for days because I was just like I needed to be there, and like my eyes twitching. I think also something that is like about Sagittarius is like they don't like commitment. Like they don't like to be tied down. Like,
Sarah hates commitment.
I'm like,
she will not commit to a plan unless she really wants to go until like the hour before, and then she'll be like okay, I'm rolling up, or she'll be like nah guys, not feeling it.
They're blunt. They will tell you how it is. They don't love commitment. They don't love to be tied down. But if you get a Sagittarius as like attention, you're pretty lucky, because I feel like they're pretty selective people. So what's next? Capricorn.
Oh, Capricorn. Sagittariuses hate Capricorns.
I hate Capricorns.
Or is it just you?
Okay, I really don't like male Capricorns. I have a lot of like female Capricorns in my life that I'm pretty okay with, but like
I don't have a lot of Capricorns in my life at all.
The thing about Capricorns is that they just always think they're right. They're very driven about things, and so because of that, they think that like they know a lot about things. Yeah. If you try to do like for me as a Sagittarius, I like to have fun. I like to just like go do things. I like to be like quirky and funny, and they're just kind of like, why are you like doing that? Like I just feel like they're party poopers. Like they just don't want to do anything fun. Like
I've heard that they're like the Debbie Downer, like, but in a mean way.
Yeah, and like that's the other thing too, is that they're mean. Like they can't just be like, oh, like I think you should do it differently. Like I think that's how like Virgos and Tauruses are, but like Capricorns are just like, they'll be like, that's stupid. Yeah, kind of like sometimes considered like traditional.
They're gonna go to the 9-to-5 job. They're gonna do what pays the job that pays the most, like instead of what they really like.
They're definitely not people that I think traditionally would just be like, I'm gonna pack up in my car and move out to LA and just like see what happens. They're totally not that type of person, which I just think is boring and lame. So they're just not my cup of tea, and I don't like them.
So if you're a Capricorn, don't try to be Sarah's friend.
Don't. It's so sad.
Don't subscribe to her channel.
It's so sad because there will be a lot of Capricorn dragging on my channel. The next sign is Aquarius.
I love Aquariuses, actually.
Really?
Yeah. What is the dragging? Because we can drag. They like to be unique for no reason other than to be unique.
Yes. Oh my gosh. They're always just like really wanting you to know like how quirky they are. Like they're different. Like
I'm special.
Like I know you're you, but like I'm me, and like there's no better way to be.
Cooler.
Yeah. And like anything that's trendy, they have to be like on the next trend.
Yeah.
Or, like,
and they have to be trendier than the trend.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh, you're wearing Birkenstocks? My Birkenstocks have the slit down the middle, and that's cool because no one else is doing that.
Yeah, and it's like you're doing this like trendy thing right now. Like you're wearing Phil's shoes. Oh, those were like old.
Yeah, that was like old. That was a trend 2 years
It's almost
ago.
like they like want you to feel bad too that like you're not as cool as them.
Or like, oh, I'm bringing back a trend from 10 years ago, so it's vintage now. Yeah. So I'm really cool. Like, I'm wearing Crocs now. Yeah. Crocs were cool when we were in middle school, but I'm bringing them back.
They are the leaders on aesthetics and trends, and like whatever they're doing is what you need to be doing, and like, but like they're also like cool. Like they're away from us. You know?
Yeah, like you can't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm an Aquarius.
The last sign is Pisces.
My moon sign, bitches. Which is so weird because Leo and Pisces are so, like, they're opposites. They're literally.
Are they opposites?
Or maybe that's Aquarius. I can't remember. Pisces are also crybaby victims.
Yeah, poor Pisces. They just like.
They're very in their feelings.
So in their feelings.
Yeah.
And like they're very much like blame themselves.
Yeah,
a lot
they're very much internalizers.
They like very much, they'll be like, oh, like if you're like working on a group project or something, the Pisces would be like, oh, like could you like do your part of the project? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even asked. Like, it's just like, Jesus, can you grow a
victimized.
Can you grow a backbone, please? Not a drag to you, Maddie.
Like when you have friends and they like don't respond in the group chat, instead of thinking like, oh wow, you have like busy lives or something, they're like, oh my god. Everyone,
they hate
me.
They
have a separate group chat and they're talking about me right now because they all decided together that they hate me. Oh my god, what did I do wrong? It was the other day. I said something. I must have said something that they all like.
Yeah, they definitely like gets in their thoughts so much and like think that like people are like out for them or like they don't like them, when really they're just like so soft, and like other signs are just usually not as soft, and so like. They're just not even thinking about it. Yeah. This Pisces is over here like beating themselves up like 10 rounds till a knockout about like some random thing. So it's just like build a bridge and get over it. That's all the signs. And once again, this is all just for fun.
It is. We can do a praising the signs video after this if anybody gets offended. Yeah. But this is for fun. We dragged ourselves through the mud. Also, please comment below what your sign is, and if we said anything that does relate to you that you felt personally victimized by, because I think that would be really funny, and I want to know what you guys are.
The cutest quality is self-realization.
Yes.
So don't forget that.
Exactly.
Being self-aware and laughing at yourself is like incredible. Yeah.
When you know kind of like what your flaws are and you can laugh at it.
Yeah.
It's a good time. And I want to know like what signs like to watch my channel.
All these Capricorns are like unsubscribe.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. So yes. Will you stop whining? So thanks guys. We will talk to you later.
Bye.